Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new to my channel. I'm Shelly and I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. In today's video, I am thrifting towards Boston. So I went to the Buffalo Exchange in Somerville to sell a few things, and I ended up getting $70 in store credit. So I'll also show you what I grabbed from there, and then I also went to the Goodwill that is in Somerville, and I found a lot of good stuff. So I'm really excited for the haul. I think I'm gonna go to one more store after this, and yeah, enjoy some thrift footage. Starting at Buffalo Exchange, I did try on these Uniqlo pants for myself, but I ended up passing on them. And then I was excited to find these Alex Mill pants. I do like selling this brand, and they were also 25% off. But they unfortunately were missing a button, and then it kind of caused some staining on both of the back pockets from the button, so I did leave those behind. And then these are the three things that I did end up grabbing that you will see a little bit later on more in detail in the haul portion. But yeah, so that was everything from Buffalo Exchange. And now moving on to Goodwill, I started actually mostly in the men's area, and I did see this pair of Citizens of Humanity women's pants. Actually, I forget what was wrong with them. I think they had some stains or something, but I have had luck with Citizens of Humanity, like some of their newer styles, but yeah, I believe they had like stains or something, so I did leave those behind. But just going through some more men's pants, I did go through some other men's pants, and I found a couple pairs of Lululemon men's pants that I always love selling, so I definitely wanted to see if there were any more of them, and just to make sure I wasn't missing any of them or missing other good brands, maybe from similar donations or anything like that. But yeah, a lot of the pants that were in here, unfortunately, were not any pants I was looking for. But yeah, some LL Bean, just a lot of different brands in here. Just some more like basic pants at Amazon and things like that, which are definitely not brands that I am picking up. So I did see these, but they're actually Fabletics. So there were a few like Fabletics pieces in mixed in with stuff that I kept thinking was like Lululemon or something, but they were not. They were just Fabletics. And they also like to check the men's like jeans, because I do see a lot of women's pants a lot of times in the men's section. So that's another reason why I do like checking the men's. I did pass on that Abercrombie and Fitch pair of jeans, just because I'm usually picking those more up at like the bins, but Abercrombie is still doing decent for me, but definitely more of a bins brand, so I did pass on that particular pair. But I actually did find this pair of mother jeans that I did throw in my cart. They did have a little bit of wear that you'll see in the haul as well, but I did definitely decide to pick them up, and just checking in some more of the jeans just to make sure there were not any more that I wanted to pick up. There was some Levi's. I believe those were also a pair of women's, but I did end up passing on those. Oh, I did see these Madewell pants, and they're kind of like a stretchy elastic waist pant. They were a tiny bit older. I think from like 2019, not super old, but they did seem like really stretched out, so I did have to leave them. Some Spanx pants that I would have grabbed if they were not stained. Everlane, I think they were skinny, so that is something I'm passing on. And then now I'm going in looking at some of the women's pants. I do like selling pants a lot because they do usually sell for a higher return, just because they do retail for a little bit more. That was a pair of Athleta linen pants. And one thing I really like about thrifting like in Boston and around Boston is I can be a little bit more picky, because I usually am finding some better brands there. So as you saw, I just like passed on Everlane, Spanx, Abercrombie, and just different brands that maybe I would pick up at the bins if I can get it for a lower price. But when I have the option to find some higher end pieces when I'm thrifting around here, it is nice to be able to skip on some of the lower end items as well, which is really nice. So yeah, just going through some more women's pants, nothing too exciting, I don't think, in these clips, but some older pants as well. But usually I do find a lot of better brands here. Some Zara. I definitely don't pick up Zara even at the bins. I usually don't pick it up personally. It doesn't really sell well for me. If it sells well for you, let me know, or maybe if you pick it up to take it to like buy, sell, trade or anything, or what pieces do well for you, let me know. I just have never had a ton of luck with Zara, so I do pass on it most of the time.
And then I always like to check too on like the end of racks, because sometimes people will put their pieces that they were looking at, and they leave them there and they don't put it back in the right section. So sometimes you can find goodies on the end of racks as well. I did leave that pair of Beta brand pants behind because it's not really doing very well for me right now. So definitely not going to pick it up for a full price. I did see this pair of New Tag Uniqlo pants, but I did pass on those, as well as these New Tag Madewell jeans. They were the Road Tripper, which is a lot more of an older style. I believe they're from like 2018, I want to say. And then this is the really old Madewell tag. It has like the date they were established underneath it. And then, yeah, just going through some of the jeans, either like the black jean section. And again, I do see a few pairs of jeans that are pretty nice. I did see this pair of Spanx, but they were the skinny jean. And then they also had a lot of puckering. So that was definitely a pass. Some Everlane. I believe these were like a pant, I want to say. Which maybe I should have grabbed those because I do like selling that style. I forget why I didn't grab those. And I saw some Good American, which I'm usually always passing on now, unless maybe it was at the bins. But even then, it would have to be like in really good condition, good size, and things like that. But yeah, so just some more pants in here. Nothing that I picked up, unfortunately, but definitely seeing some better brands, some J. Crew and different things like that. Now, this is actually at the Garment District. This is their wall of designer bags. A lot of Dooney and Birkin here, which is not something I sell very often, so I'm not super knowledgeable about it. I thought this Cole Haan was really pretty, so I did pass on all of those things. And then this was a designer rack as well. They had some aqua dresses, which I wouldn't really consider designer personally. This was a St. John dress, but I usually send St. John into the Real when I find it, so I did pass on that for almost $30. And then this was the designer denim section. Again, lots of Citizens of Humanity, but they were all upwards of $30, so I did pass on all of them. But I do like selling that brand occasionally if it's the right style. Sewing for All Mankind is usually something I will pass on. But yeah, some cute jeans, but I think these ones, the one I was most excited about, they did not have a size, so I definitely passed. And then I passed on this Ula Johnson little linen vest. I just couldn't find good enough comps to support buying it for $30. And then this Veronica Beard was very outdated to me, so I definitely passed on that as well.
Check out any of my stores. They're all going to be linked down below in the description box. I also have some coupon codes and stuff for you down there if you're new to Poshmark or new to any of these sites. I also have for veteran resellers some links for codes to get some money off for Vendoo and PrimeLister. So check those out. Those are all tools that I use every day in my reselling business. So if you want to help me out a little and help yourself out too by trying those out, definitely check out the links down below. And in today's video, I have a pretty exciting haul. I'm really happy with what I ended up finding. And it is from going into, or I guess a little outside of Boston. So I did get some Thrift With Me footage. I did pop into a Buffalo Exchange first and brought some items into them to sell. And I ended up getting $70 in store credit, which was great. And so I did grab a few things from there. And because I'm taking in like bins items, which I'm paying, my bins location is $2 a pound, so I'm paying $2 a pound. So usually items even out to about $2 per item when I am thrifting at the outlet or the bins. And so I will bring some stuff from the bins into Buffalo Exchange for them to sell. And because I paid a lot less for those items, when I'm getting store credit back, I am basically gaining more money, so I'm able to put that money into some better inventory, and I am essentially paying a little bit less for it since I am only giving them bins items that I paid for just by the pound, so a lot cheaper. So yeah, if that makes sense. First up, I'm going to show you what I ended up grabbing from Buffalo Exchange. I think I did show it in the clip, but I figured I would just talk a little bit more about it and show you everything. So first up, I grabbed this Free People quilted, I think it's the quilted Dolman jacket, and it's in really nice condition, size small, and there was a couple marks on it, and I stain treated them and they seemed like they came out, so that was awesome. This was only marked at $25, so not a bad price. I have it listed for $125, and comps looked pretty good on this. This was really popular, like, I don't know, last year, maybe a year before as well. So we'll see how this does. Actually, kind of grabbed it for myself. I do have the, I thrifted a Wild Fable one. That's kind of like the look-alike, because a lot of brands did like lookalikes of this jacket since it was so popular, that I love and I wear all the time. So I thought maybe I would keep this one, but I don't know. It's like super heavy, and I don't like when jackets are super heavy. So I think I'm just going to sell it, but I do really like the color of it, and I do like that style a lot. And then next I grabbed this Free People and CP Shades collab, and this was, I think, $17, and this is a really popular, I think it's called the Yoko tunic. Unfortunately though, I believe it was hemmed, which I did not realize in store. And so I'm definitely going to have to sell this for a little bit less, but I think it retails for almost $200, or maybe it was like $150. A decent amount. It's still something that is sold on the Free People website. But I really love selling CP shades, so I'm probably going to list this, like I said, a little bit lower. Hopefully it will still move decently well, but I will have to list that a bit lower. But comps on the actual like tunic were really good. So I'm going to want to say like up to 100. So if you find that, I think it is a good find. But yeah, I will have to list it a little bit lower. And then next I found this Selkie dress, and this one, it said on the tag as is, and I could not find any flaws on it. And then when I got home, of course, I found the flaw. There is a small little stain like on the front. Luckily with the pattern, it kind of blends in. It's not super noticeable, but that was unfortunate. This was $86 and then 25% off, so I think it was $64.50 was the price of it. But again, I paid less than that. Like, I didn't pay $64.50 because I was using my store credit, and I got my store credit from giving them Ben's items. So but yeah, it's a size 8. I've never sold Selkie. I did wear a Selkie dress for my wedding reception that I'm going to be listing, but I've not listed it yet. So I'm going to see how this does. I think I listed at 115 or 50 maybe, somewhere over 100, and it has a few likes already, and I just listed it last night. So we'll see how that one does. So that was all Buffalo Exchange, and then I went to a Goodwill, and I found a good amount of stuff there that I was really happy about. So I'm going to go ahead and start showing you that stuff. So men's, I found this pair of Lululemon pants. These are the ABC pants. These are size 32 in a nice navy, and I actually found 2 of those. This one is a little bit of a lighter blue, and this size is 33 on this pair though. But yeah, very happy to find those. I love selling the ABC pant, the commission pant from Lululemon. They always sell really well. And then I found this pair of Todd Snyder shorts, and these are a linen blend, and I think I have these listed for like almost, I think 70, I want to say, size 36. But yeah, comps look decent on these. Some are a little bit mixed. They're just like a nice like tailored kind of linen blend short, but I think that's my first time ever finding that brand, or not finding it, but picking it up to sell. I think I've seen it before, but I forget if it was like too worn or it was really marked up somewhere or something. So yeah, I'm excited to see how that brand does. I did get an offer on those shorts already, but it was a really low offer. It was like $20 or something, so I did counter back and forth a little bit, but they didn't want to go up at all. So they ended up just declining my counter, which is fine. This is a linen shirt, and this is from Madewell. This is a men's piece, and this is the Perfect Fit shirt, linen, really nice. In the model photo and stuff looked really nice, so I did grab that. Madewell men's pieces do okay for me. I've sold a couple now, and they've done okay, so I did grab that. Next is another men's Lululemon item. These are a black little jogger sweatpant. These are a size large, so grabbed those. Next, I have a pair of Madewell pants. These are women's. These are a size 6, and these are a linen blend tinsel lyocell pant, and they're like a wide leg trouser. And I've sold these a couple times before, and they've always done pretty well. So I did definitely pick those up. And then next, oh, I found this on camera. This is a pair of mother jeans, and these are the what are they called? The Insider Crop Step Fray. So they do have a raw hem and then like a step up kind of cropped fit. And these are size 27, and they're in pretty good condition like I showed in the video. They just have a tiny bit of pulling like right here, but they look pretty good still, and I think when they're on, you really wouldn't notice that much. So I did decide to grab those because I do love selling mother. And then next, I found this pair of We the Free, like long capri jean shorts. And I was a little hesitant about these. I think I ended up listing them almost 50, and they do have a couple likes already. So we'll see how those do. The model picture was really cute, and they are very recent. I think they're still on the website actually, so they are super recent. So I did decide to pick those up. And then next, this brand is a not super well-known brand. This is called Pomp, and it's Power of My People. And this is the Wayward Fit shirt, and this is an extra small, and it is like this really nice thick flannel shirt. And these retail for a good amount, over 100. And comps looked pretty good actually. I think it's definitely maybe going to be a little bit of a longer sell just because it's not a super well-known brand, but I think it will still do pretty well. So I was excited to find that, learn a new brand. And then next, this is just a nice little cotton t-shirt. It does have a little like side slit, which is cute. And this is from Theory. It's a size large, and is brand new with tags, retailed for $95. So I did want to grab that. It is a nice basic and good size, new with tags, and it was not marked up, which was awesome. And then next, this is the brand Me Plus M. And I swear I've seen this brand multiple times, but I don't know, the tag just doesn't look like it would be something that great, but it does retail for a lot. And I realized it was a good brand finally because I saw another YouTuber talk about it. It was Jack Valentine. So I finally was like, oh, I will pick this up. But this is a really pretty shirt. It has like this little lace trim on it, and it is a nice like mini floral print, size 16, which is a US 12, so about a large or so. But yeah, really pretty little blouse. And then next, oh, this I actually maybe grabbed for myself. I actually have not tried it on. I kind of forgot it was in this bag. This is We the Free, which is Free People, size extra small, just like a cute little tank top. So yeah, I actually forgot about that. I need to try that on for myself, and if not, I will list it. And then next up is a brand I really like selling. This is Packed Organic, and this is a medium large, which is awesome. And this is the Airplane cardigan, and I've sold this a few times now. I think I have it listed a little under 50, I want to say. And this is a really popular style from them, and it looks like it's not being sold anymore, so hopefully that will help this sell as well. Because if someone really wants it, they're going to have to look for it secondhand. And then next, oh, this was funny because I had seen this brand at Buffalo Exchange, but I passed on it, as you saw. This is the brand Alex Mill, and this is a cute little sweatshirt, kind of a cropped fit, I would say, size small, and a nice like mustardy kind of color. And this had some staining on it. It had some like grease stains on it, but I used a Dawn dish soap and let that sit for a little bit, and it all came out, so that was great. So cute sweatshirt, and I sold that brand I think once, and it did pretty well. So happy to find it again, especially after I had to pass on that pair of pants from that brand. This is my first time finding this brand. This is such a cute piece. It is a little sweater vest, and it is Lisa Says Ga, and I have this listed I believe at 70, so medium large, and they just have a lot of like fun colorful pieces and stuff, so happy to find that brand for my first time. And then we have a swimsuit. This is from Albion or Albion's Fit, and I have sold their swimsuits a few times now. They've always done really well, so I did decide to grab this one. Cute floral and then striped blue and white on the bottom, has like a zipper front, size large, so I did grab that. We'll see how that one does. And then I have a couple pairs of shoes, but I have a few more clothing pieces, I think. Yeah, so I'm going to finish out the clothing, and I will show you the two shoes that I found. First up is this little athletic athleisure wear dress, and this is from Abercrombie & Fitch. This is the Traveler dress, and it's still sold on the website for about $70, so size small tall, which is nice, and it does have shorts underneath there, which is really cute. And then I grabbed this. I thought it was a really beautiful blouse. This is J. Crew, and this is with Liberty London fabric, size extra large too, which is awesome. And it's really beautiful blouse, has like a lot of nice details on it with the neckline. It has a little button here and stuff, so yeah, really beautiful print as well, so happy to find that. I have had luck with Liberty of London pieces with J. Crew. This is the last clothing piece from the Goodwill, and then I have the two shoes I will show you, and then we'll move on to the last store. This is Nili Lotan. It's really going to be hard to see. I think this is a little bit of an older tag, but this style is still, or they made like a newer version of it in the same print. So I did pick it up. I have it listed about 50, I want to say, size large. Just a nice little button up or button down long sleeve blouse. Really nice, kind of a capsule piece. I add like capsule wardrobe into a lot of my listings for pieces like this that are really just like nice staples that I think you can wear with a lot of different things. So, okay, so now the two shoes. First up, they're both the same brand. First up, we have this sneaker, and this is Rothy's, and this one is a size 6, and they're pretty clean. I'm going to take out the insoles and stuff and wash them, but otherwise pretty nice condition. Nice like navy blue, and these were $8. And then these, I was so excited to find. I've never found this style before. I wish they were my size, actually. They are not, but they are the little Mary Jane, so they have like this nice stretchy strap here, and then they are the pointed Mary Jane. They have since updated this style, and it is now a little buckle strap instead of the elastic strap, but I have these listed at $100. I think they will do pretty well. I believe these were $12, and these are a size 8.5, and yeah, I thought these were adorable, but like I said, sad they were not my size. So that is everything from the Goodwill now. So then the last store I went to was the Garment District, and I've gone there in the past in other videos. I've shown some footage. They have like the pay by the pound location as well at the bottom level, and everything is just like on the floor, and I just didn't feel like digging in there this day, so I only spent like maybe 20 minutes in there. I did find two pieces in there, and they were actually there. By the pound is the same price as my Goodwill outlet, which is $2 a pound. So I ended up spending, it was about $2 actually. So each of these pieces were only $1, which is, you know, not bad. I'm happy with that pricing. So this first piece is Bryn Walker, and it is a size extra large, and it is a linen blouse. So happy with that price for this piece. I think that will do decent. And $1 for that is great. And then another linen piece, actually. This is J. Crew, and this is a size small, and this is the linen tee. And just like a nice lightweight linen, kind of some like longer sleeves, and it does have like a more rolled sleeve that they do not want to stay rolled. But this was a lot newer. It was summer 23, so just last summer. So I did grab this. So I thought it was cute and newer and stuff like that, and like I said, it was only $1, And then I did go upstairs to the normal area. They have normal on the rack stuff. And they do, like I showed you, they have like a designer area. They have lots of purses, shoes. I don't think I showed you shoes in the video. They do have some shoes, but their shoe section this trip was actually a lot smaller than it normally is. So I don't know if they are just not getting a lot of shoes right now or what. But I actually overheard a conversation with one of the workers. A woman had asked like if it is a consignment store and like if you can make money by bringing your items there and things like that. But he said, no, it is not a consignment store. It is, they take donations, and then they also will get stuff in bulk from different stores and different thrift places and stuff. So that's how they get their inventory. And I'm really happy with what I usually find there. I'm happy with the stuff I found this day. So definitely a place to check out if you're in Boston or near Boston. I always find a lot of good stuff there, but their prices are a little bit more expensive, which is probably why she thought it was a consignment store, because their prices are more expensive. But I found a lot of good gems there. So let me show you what I found this trip. So first up, I found this turtleneck sweater. So it has the turtleneck, nice oversized fit, and this is the brand Mercari, which I really like selling. I found it quite a few times now, and I really like picking this up. And it is a one size kind of thing, which for this, it is pretty, universal. It will definitely fit differently on different people, but it is definitely like a boxy kind of oversized fit sweater. So I feel like it definitely can fit at least up to an extra large. So there's that piece, and that was $15. And then I found this Free People set. This is Free People Beach, and this is size small. And I actually kind of was thinking about this for myself, but I don't like the pants. I only like the top, so I don't think I can just sell just the pants, or at least not for very much. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just list the set and see, because it does look like it's a pretty popular set for Free People, but it is this nice cotton sweater with like a Henley kind of button closure, and then the pants are like a knit crop kind of pant, which is like, I just don't really like cropped pants like that. So yeah, but size small as well. They are both 100% cotton, and this set was $28, which is a little bit pricey. So that's why I was thinking about it for myself, but again, like I said, I just didn't think I would wear the pants. So I'm just going to list it. I'm hoping for at least like 75, I think should be pretty good. And then next, I was so excited to find this. I love selling this brand. I don't find it super often, but it is a brand I absolutely love selling, and it is Big Bud Press. And this is a jumpsuit, which I've never found their jumpsuits before, and they retail for, I believe it was like almost 200 or maybe 200 and a little more. There's a couple different styles. Size extra large, which is awesome as well. And yeah, 100% cotton. It is a short sleeve utility jumpsuit. It is pretty long. So yeah, I'm super excited to find this. I have this listed, I think at 125, I want to say, and it has a lot of likes so far. It has like almost 20 likes. I just listed it a few days ago. So I think this is going to sell really well. It was $35, so definitely had to pay up for it a little bit, but very happy that I found that. I think it's going to do really well. And then last clothing piece is this pair of men's Lululemon pants again. These are just the black, and I think these were $15. So grabbed those because those do sell well for me. And then lastly, I found two of the exact same purse, and comps look really good on these. So this is the brand Abby Alley, and I wasn't sure, like it looked really nice, like the leather looked really nice and stuff, but I just wasn't sure because it was new with tag, and I was like, it was only marked at $14, so I was like, it probably is not very good if it's only marked at $14 and it's like brand new with tag. But I looked it up. It retails for $275, and comps are upwards of 200, some even over 200. So definitely very happy to find this, and $14 not priced bad at all. This one is pretty good. The other one does have some tarnishing on the hardware. This one doesn't have as much, which is awesome. But then, yeah, like I said, I found another one, and it does have two different straps. One's a little bit longer, so you can kind of adjust it how you want it to fit you. But yeah, so both brand new with tags. Like I said, this one does have a little bit of tarnishing on the hardware, maybe just from being like unworn and sitting somewhere in a warehouse or something maybe. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful bags. They are called a sling bag, and I listed them both individually at $200, and I already have a few likes as well. So yeah, that is everything from the garment district as well, from the normal section upstairs, and then there was a couple items from the pay by the pound. I probably could have found some more items in the pay by the pound location, but I don't know, I just wasn't in the mood to like dig, because it's a little bit harder to look through than the bins, since the Goodwill outlet has like big waist height bins, so it's actually much easier to look through. Everything there is just on the floor, so it's kind of hard to look through. You have to like step over clothes and stuff, which is not the best, and it's just kind of hard to do. So yeah, but very, very happy with what I found this day. I'm super happy that I went. I was kind of unsure if I wanted to go out, and I'm very, very happy that I did, because I found a lot of amazing stuff. So I hope you enjoyed the video and enjoyed some of the Thrift With Me footage, seeing what I'm passing on, seeing what I'm seeing, and things like that. And yeah, like I said, so happy with this haul. Very happy that I ended up going thrifting this day, and some new to me brands and stuff, which is awesome. I love trying out new brands and everything, so always super fun for me personally to find those new brands. Also some oldies but goodies I always love picking up. Madewell, what else? Lululemon, men's pants and stuff. Those always sell really well for me. So yeah, and if you have not subscribed to my channel already, please subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!